Didn't realize how bad the conditions were. We keep to ourselves, they keep to themselves. There's a little girl that lives there. She seemed healthy, clean, a happy little girl.
That's the reaction from neighbors in Seymour tonight after finding out that a man apparently held his own sister captive inside a house for years in a room that was absolutely filthy.
The woman, along with that child, were living inside in deplorable conditions.
Officers had to enter wearing hazmat suits today. News 8's Josh Scheinblum has more.
Didn't really see the woman often at all.
From the curb on Eleanor Road in Seymour, Connecticut, most would be unable to tell at first glance that this is where a 56-year-old woman was being held captive.
When they open the room, they encounter a horrible stench and a smell. They see the victim. The victim's covered in urine, human feces, very disheveled.
But if you look closely, there are signs. A window painted in black.
Well, when I saw the black window, I did question it. But again, you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. You know, I know there were concerns in the neighborhood, but I can't go over there, knock on the door and say what's going on. You know, it's not my business.
This is the man police say is responsible for locking his sister in a bedroom for a period of several years. His name is Arthur Gauvin.
The officers, when they were in the house, they had to immediately back out of the house within a matter of minutes because the stench and the smell from the residence, especially that particular area where the victim was kept, was just so overwhelming. And at that time, they called for assistance.
He's charged with unlawful restraint, reckless endangerment, cruelty to persons, assault on an elderly or disabled person, and tampering with a witness. And this afternoon, he appeared in front of a judge.
I can tell the court that this victim is hospitalized now. We don't have complete information as to the extent of her injuries, but I can tell the court that she's believed to be malnourished and that her skin is breaking down as a result of the feces and urine that was covering her body.
Police tell News 8 Gauvin locked up his sister because she had apparently signed the house over to him 7 years ago, and he didn't want to lose the house to the state of Connecticut. We're told that the woman who was the victim in this case is still being treated at the hospital. It's still not clear at this time, however, what her condition is. As for Gauvin, he is being held tonight on just over $100,000 bond. For now, we're in Seymour. Josh Scheinblum, News 8.